What's going on, everybody? Good evening, good morning, other afternoon, some, all that other stuff. Welcome to episode 42 of the Shill and Chill podcast. I am your host, your facilitator, your MC, Mike Waltrades. First things first, like you see, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not, and turn on those notifications. As we make our way to 5K, you know, it's still kind of weird that we talk about making our way to 5K. You know what I'm saying? Damien deals with it. Yes, we have started. But yeah, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy to really sit back and think about, this time last year, I don't even think I was at I think it was like 1 or something, you know, and I never really sit and think about the subscriptions or whatever else, right? So tonight we're gonna showcase a couple of individuals and speak to a couple of people who are up and coming and just starting in the home arcade space. Some of them been around for a couple months, some of them brand new on the scene, and some of them just do some other stuff in the background. So first things first, OTG, what's happening, brother? Three amigos tonight. So after we get done with this, we're gonna go over there. You know what I mean? And hopefully we see OTG bust UAG's balls. So yeah. Anywho, chat. Let's get to. First things first. The person who inspired this episode tonight. You know him or you might not know him. Ladies and gentlemen, Cornercade. I click the button. There we go. Oh, because I'm maximized. There we go.
What's going on, everybody?
Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here tonight. Also here in the building. Does a lot of tech stuff and stuff on their channel. It's specifically involving Arcade 1-Up. You might not know of him, but I want to bring him on. So get to know the real Smile Bit.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
And last but not least, well, there's still more people, but one of them's gonna be late because one of them's an attorney and wasted. but last but not least, man, this individual has actually been putting out content and doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Working with stuff like the Geek Worm. Did the first NBA Jam XL review that I can recall here on YouTube. SWAT 919. Oh, I saw you lurking.
What's up?
I saw you lurking in the back. I saw you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was making sure you can hear me.
Good. Yeah, you're good.
What's up, fellas? How everybody doing?
What's
going on, man?
Yeah. And of course, Mr. Home Arcade delivering Popeye's chicken and getting the Hennessy out of out of Drunky Man's hands, right? Be here in a minute, right? So, first off, I'm gonna give everybody a 90-second pitch for them to pitch their content so people can understand what they're about. So, Cornercade, again, you started this. 90 seconds on you. Let's go.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping by, checking out the stream. I'm the Cornercade. My name's Danny. This is my channel is the Cornercade, and pretty much it's home arcade content from Arcade 1-Up, from our arcade to you, pretty much. So it's gonna have gameplay of me and my family. We'll have cab reviews on there. In the arcade, it's about a 14 by 14 foot room, and we have about 17 Arcade 1-Ups in here. So I appreciate everybody stopping by tonight, and hopefully we can have some good Arcade 1-Up and home arcade talk tonight.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pull a Smile Bit to the flow.
Hey, everybody. My content's more niche content, basically how-to videos. Just upgrading controls on the Arcade 1-Up with actual arcade controls and such. Done a lot of videos on upgrading the monitor to a 19-inch, upgrading your Outrun pedals, arcade pedals, and things of that nature. I've messed with the Geek Worm boards to see which PCBs work with them and whatnot, and hopefully I plan on doing more videos in the future. That's really about it.
And last but not least, SWAT.
Yeah, my content is basically reviews, just trying to show people what was real. That's it. You know what I mean? I just try to keep it as real as possible. But other than that, man, I'm not really looking for much. I mean, I appreciate subscribers. I appreciate, anything that anybody watches and everything like that. I'm just here to kind of, watch and kind of admire all the other up and coming guys and stuff like that. So I'm really like to play the games and like to see everybody do what they do. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of for me. But, other than that, yeah, man, shouts out to OTG, Console Fanboy, One Up Underground. Man, I just loving it, man. I'm just loving this whole space, man. I know there's a lot of turmoil and stuff going on, but I think it's good, because it keeps everything spicy, it keeps everything, flowing. So that's why I like being in this community.
Yeah, no doubt. Just so we're clear, for everybody who doesn't know, Smob is actually the one who helped me get KI working, so we can stream and have that tournament. So, shout out to him. Real talk. So, as I like to do, and give the opportunity for people to go ahead and walk through. Now, they've said that they only do X, Y, Z, right? But we pull up channels around here, so you know what I'm saying.
Oh.
So this is Cornercade's channel, and I'm doing this for a reason. So, Cornercade, you know what I'm saying? As I walk through your channel, I'm going to do something that everybody else should do right now to all 4 of these channels. The links are in the description of this video right now. Everybody's channel, so you should go ahead and hit the button, just like I did right now.
Nice.
It's that easy. It's that easy, you know what I mean? But Cornercade, go ahead, man. Walk us through what we're looking at while I move that.
So I'm kind of just starting out. Oh, okay. I'm getting feedback.
Are you? Oh, is it because I made this playable? Maybe system audio? Maybe. Hold on, let's try this. If that's feedback, it might be because of this. So let's try it this way. All right. Is there feedback now?
No, we're good. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, that was a me issue. Okay.
No worries. So pretty much, guys, like I said, this is I just wanted to showcase my cool home arcade room, and then I threw it up on YouTube because guys like Mike B, Console Fanboy, Mo, everybody that in the community, I started watching. My first person I ever started watching was Jason from the Third Portal Arcade, and I was like, wow, that is a sick room. I was like, I can only dream of having something like that. And so, as cabs went on sale, and I just kind of started chipping away, and scoring some good deals. You guys can see from my previous videos, we started out with if you go to the community channel real quick, the community tab, and if you scroll down, I found some pictures on my phone of when I first started. The Cornercade was legit in the corner of my my living room, and it was, you'll have to go back just a little bit, but keep going down, and then keep going down, and then so we started with 3 cabs, and that's all we had. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. We could have family come over, friends and stuff like that. And it was really fun. So it just kind of evolved into, we had extra space in our apartment. So we all put in a room, got the wife to come on board. And that's when it really clicked from there. And then you're just kind of chipping away here and there. But yeah, it's kind of, right here, Mo. Yep, right here. So, that's my daughter right there, just pulling up. So those were the original kind of OG cabs. If you click the arrow over, I put a couple more pictures. That's kind of how it evolved. So then we got another one, and then boom, we had another. We got KI, we got 5 there, and then then boom. So yeah, it's crazy. So right now we're at 17. I think I got room for. If I get rid of Simpsons, I could put 19 cabs in here. So those 4 players be taking up a lot of room. So, but yeah. So my channel is pretty much that. It's pretty much gonna be gameplay, tours. I do like to post up review videos. I don't have a lot of equipment. Again, we're all just starting out kind of thing. So I pretty much do everything on my iPhone. And so when I'm recording stuff, I don't have the best mics or anything. So I can't really do like live content yet, but hopefully maybe someday I could get there. If I can squeeze in the time here and there. If you guys like to see the stuff that kind of we bring to the table. Yeah, look at those pictures. So old. That's crazy. We had 5 cabs. But yeah, that's pretty much my home arcade content. And then I'll post community tab. On the community tab, I'll post deals and stuff like that. So
that's what's up. See, listen. I didn't have to say anything. I have to ask any questions. You just answered everything. All right, Spot. Your turn, man. You know what I'm saying? Walk me through what I'm looking at. Walk me through what I'm looking at, man.
Well, I just started, a little bit, probably like the beginning of last year. I started to get into, the arcade, just the retro bug, I guess you would call it. Started to see things, got the pinball table first, X-Men, and then it just started to flourish from there. I only got 11. I don't got quite 17 right now. I only got 11, but I didn't want to get some things. I just like, I don't have a lot of space, so I have to get a lot of things that are kind of like close to home or whatnot. But I can't just waste space to just getting cabs just to have them. So that's kind of why I'm kind of limited to what I'm being able to show and review, because I'm only really getting just the bona fide cabs that I'm just going to play, and I still don't play some of these as much as I thought I would. But it's still good, man. I still like it. I still love it. I started to move over into doing the one-up stuff, the underground, doing the, he wants to put together like tournaments or whatnot. So that's kind of, where you get some, win some cash, get flown out, stuff like that. So, I'm eager to see how that turns out. Before I did all this, I used to shoot music videos and stuff like that for people. And did a lot of little bitty small things with the channel, nothing like really, I'm in and out, family, got a lot of other things going. So it's not like I had that lane to really sit there and keep doing things like you guys probably were, but now I'm kind of there now. So hopefully I can keep pushing out more material for everybody.
No doubt. Smile bit. So don't let it fool you. Don't let it fool you. But Smile bit, go ahead and talk to people, man.
Yeah. So like I said, my videos, they're more how-to videos, and most of them are related to upgrade the monitor. But there's some that I've done. I like to try to upgrade my controls on my arcade one-ups. I like to have the actual like arcade controls on them. So like on some of them, like in some of the videos, is the pedals for and the gear shift for Outrun. I've done one review for Super Pac-Man. That's the only review I've done. But like I also have proof of concepts, like one I did for hot swappable control panels on the arcade one-up, and a monitor upgrade for the countercades. But I've been doing these videos since about 2020 or 2019. It started with the 14.9 inch stretched marquee. I did a program for that for the Raspberry Pi 3 to have a secondary screen for that, and once I started doing the arcade one-ups, I've just been gradually doing videos here and there of stuff that I learned along the way that I'd pass on to other people if they were interested. Like I said, it's pretty niche, but so it's just an acquired taste for some of the stuff that I do. But there are people I think out there that like this stuff, and some of the things I do that some people would want to do to upgrade their arcade one-ups and such. Absolutely.
And nice. Real fast, because I'm wearing his hat, I want to give a shout out to Webhead. So Webhead doesn't make a lot of videos, but when he does, he took some of them down. How dare he? Anyway, showing some love to Webhead because fight game community and stuff.
Oh, so, here's a piece of trivia I probably didn't know. I believe me and SWAT 919, we have the same name.
You do? Oh my God, you do. So legit, and right hand to the Lord, I am not joking. So I got a message from SWAT, right? And I'm like, whatever, we're just sitting there chopping it up, whatever else, right? I get a message on my Mike of All Trades page, which I don't use on Facebook. I just get notifications, right? And I get what I'm like, why is he messaging me over here, right? And he's like, hey, I've got this video about KI. And I'm like, and I'm confused. I'm like, but you should put it on your channel, right? But I'm like, all right, cool, appreciate it, thank you. Again, he made it so that KI got working, set the Geek World 2.0 because I wouldn't have gotten it in time, et cetera, et cetera. And then I'm looking at the name, I'm like, so then I open up my laptop because I'm like, wait, that's not right. So I pick up my phone, I'm like, wait, there's two different pictures.
Gary said the same thing.
Yeah, I'm like, am I getting trolled around here? I'm like, what the hell?
He was like, Mo said you helped him with the KI. I was like, nah, I didn't help him with the KI.
Right, because y'all have the same name. I was like, I'm like, bro, okay. Speaking of names and people who like to show up late, You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Home
Who we
Arcade.
got? Hey.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I gotta make that money come. I got fucking cash. I gotta work. Gotta make that money.
Yeah.
My audio okay? Can
what's
you hear
up,
me?
player?
Yeah, you're good. You're good,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, you.
As always, I have to give you 90 seconds to, because you're in the Mr. Home Arcade mask. I have to give you 90 seconds to give your elevator pitch, sir. So let it rock.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Mr. Home Arcade. I'm kind of new to this whole home arcade scene. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of videos up, but I mostly post, you know what I'm saying, action figure content, truck He-Man. I post whatever the fuck I want.
Mhm.
That's just what it is. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. That's all I got
so
to say
good.
about that. That's it. So check
right,
me
all
out.
right. Yeah, so to give the same respect that I gave everybody else, you know what I mean? Here's Mr. Home Arcade's channel. As he stated, you know what I mean? Like, he's got shorts, he's got videos. Yours truly was in the Drunk He-Man Gary Skull anthem. So, you know, I was digging that. So, again, check out Mr. Home Arcade. You know, hit the subscribe button because it's free. But
It's free.
yeah, it's free, right? Can we talk real fast? Can we talk real fast about people not wanting to do free things? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Hitting the like button. If you tell them you put like 4 or 5 hours to a video, or a video that might take weeks to get into, right? You're like, hit the like button because it's free. It takes one button press, right? And people don't want free. Like, they don't want to do free stuff. I'm like, bro, come on. But anyway, that's a whole other tangent. But yes, back to the name thing. Legit, I was shook. I was gonna message one of y'all, be like, hey, one of y'all catfishing me right now. Which one is it? But it's crazy. So so we're all in this home arcade space. Let me ask you guys, what are your takes on it? There's the big three: iiRcade, AtGames, Arcade 1UP. Like, who do y'all tend to like? Who do y'all tend to rock with? You know what I mean? Like, is it one of those things where it's just they put it out, you buy it? I'm not asking you, Mr. Home Arcade. I know the answer to that already. But like, you put it out to buy it, or it's just like, why get involved in this aspect of it?
Go ahead, Connor.
All right, I'll go first then. Yeah, so Arcade 1UP, they pretty much brought the nostalgia for me personally, like, of like some of these like classic games, like, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Killer Instinct, X-Men. Like, it's something that just clicked with me. Like, having a multi-cade is cool, but like, to me personally, I feel like it's like Netflix. Like, you're just gonna scroll through everything and you're not gonna play anything, and then 30 minutes later you're like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed. Like, there's not really, and then like the marquees, the side art, the cab design itself, like all of that, like, it's what builds an arcade. Like, a multi-cade is for people. Like, my brother has a multi-cade and he works with it fine, but for me, it's like that arcade atmosphere is what you really want to pay for at the end of the day. You want to be able to turn the lights on, like, and boom, like, I have everything on a smart plug for me, and so one button and everything lights up, all the machines turn on. So it's
Nice.
just like capturing that whole, like, that arcade vibe that we all remember going to the arcade back in the day, so it's Arcade 1UP all the way. Like, I had never owned an AtGames or an iiRcade. It just never really did anything for me. So
Okay.
Right.
That sounds about like me. For me, Arcade 1UP only basically because their machines look like the actual arcades. And when I came up as a kid, I worked for Namco Cyberstation in the mall, so I used to work on arcades right around the Tekken Tag era, and so I used to play that game and pinball so much. So one of the first things I got actually was X-Men. They used to have this X-Men and Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And so I remember that. So I got that, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was kind of disappointed, only because I thought it was more funner than I remembered it was, and that's probably because I was a kid. But then I got the pinball, did Kong's R Us mod, and that just really, that is what got me the bug. It made me to get more, because that just playing that pinball machine made me want to get more. and keep doing more. And then I got the NBA Jam Shaq, and then that made me want to do a review. And that was the first review that I ever did. So that's kind of how it went for me. And so I would have to say Arcade won up all the way.
No doubt. Mr. Home Arcade, what about you? Even though I said I wasn't going to ask you.
We know what he like.
You already know what I'm going to say. Hold on. Go ahead and ask me the question so I can say it right. What's the question?
Mr. Home Arcade, what's drawn you into this home arcade community? What makes you do what you do?
Well, I just like having a home arcade. That shit looks hot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I grew up back in the day. Man, my dad and my mom take me to the arcade. I play some games. I fuck some people up. And that's it. So I want that in my house. You know what I'm saying? So even though my kids, they don't appreciate the shit. You know what I'm saying? But they grow up with that shit. So it's all right. But I still like it. I like looking at it. Even though I might not touch it, I still like seeing it. You know what I'm saying? It's there. It's eye candy to me. That's why I like doing it.
It's ambiance. It's ambiance.
Yes.
Small bit. I'm actually curious about your perspective on it, considering you two do a whole different facet of the home arcade scene. I'm curious about why you do it.
Well, I do it for the nostalgia too. I mean, like for example, like Dragon's Lair. Like I could have got like an iiRcade Dragon's Lair, but Arcade 1-Up makes them as close as you're going to get to the actual cabinet as possible. And then when I get them, there's always that goes through my mind is, okay, how can I mod this to make it a little bit more better? Because Arcade 1-Up always sometimes misses the mark on a few things. So it's like they're not too bad, but like the controls and things like that, and then it's like with the Dragon's Lair, it's like, okay, can I put a spectator screen on here like they had in the arcades?
Right.
And then I go down that rabbit hole. But the reason why I like and I'm going to build a multi-cade, and I had a multi-cade before, not in cabinet form, but I had one. But the reason I like the Arcade 1-Up space is because you just turn it on and it works. There's no configurations, no having to deal with, SD cards or anything like that. You just turn it on and you play it. I mean, I like, even though I like the multi-cades, I like the Raspberry Pis too, but sometimes I just want to turn the thing on and just play it. And plus, when I have other family members who come over to play these things, they don't want to go through, the configurations and things like that, going through like 10,000 games and stuff. And that's all fine, but you just want to turn it on and play it, and not have to go through all that. So that's one of the other reasons why I like them. But I do like to mod them, and it's just become a hobby to me. When I first started doing this, the modding stuff, I didn't know anything about, really woodworking or cutting wood and anything like that, but I learn a little bit more every single time I do another project. So it's just a learning process for me going down that road.
Definitely. Long and Low says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead."
No. Go ahead. Read the comment, and then I want to piggyback off a couple things.
Okay. Long and Low says the sounds of hearing all the machines go at the same time, and for me especially, it's the artwork. So since we're talking about smaller content creators who deserve some love, yo, go drop Long and Low a sub. Legit, go drop him a sub. Let it be known that he is the first person that bought the free Mango Sentinel shirt when I put it up on the merch store to support these goddamn tournaments on the Mo Plays channel. And he's a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, when you see wholesome content, you know what I mean? And it's just something about watching kids play, you know what I'm saying, and enjoying the stuff that their parents enjoy, man. Yo, show him some love, man. Give him your subscribe, because he's a good dude as well. Now,
absolutely.
Back to piggybacking.
Yeah, his Long and Low's arcade is crazy. He's got like every one possible.
Yeah.
But if you scroll down, let's see here. Stupid Fat Hobbit gave a comment that I just caught my eye. It was like, jumping in and out of the games. That was one thing too. Like, so I have a 2 and a 1-year-old, and like I had an Xbox, and I was like, I could put the headset on, build a cool gaming desk setup with all this, but my kids kept coming in, and just like, it's a different life now that I have kids, and they kept, dad, and I'm trying to play Search and Destroy, and I was like, this isn't gonna work. And I was like, you know what, if we did this arcade, because like I said, I saw it from like YouTubers that that everybody's in the community. Third Floor Jason, really just like, wow, that like came to life for me. I was just like, wow, you know, like what if we did this? And like, as you saw that picture where I had the 3 arcades, my kids loved it, and it brought the family like together. And it's like, just one of those stupid things. It's like, wow, like I could teach my kids how it was back in the day. Like, you know, we have like a Modern Warfare 2 and all that stuff, you know, FIFA, Madden, like those are cool. But let's play around a Street Fighter, see if you can take down your dad. You know what I'm saying? Like if you guys got kids, that's where it resonates. It's like, okay, try to beat me in you know, Killer Instinct. Like I got you on this one. And I think it's just more fun and it brings the family together.
No doubt. Another person who shout out, Anthony Vitale. Hey, listen, Anthony. Hey, bro, listen. I see your work. I need some of it because certain things might not come out. And legit, if you guys don't follow Anthony's channel, man, yo, he does some great concept work. He does some great builds. Check him out. Mr. Home Arcade, real quick. I saw a comment, and I need you to address it and respond to it.
Yeah, what's up?
And I quote, "He ain't f***ing anyone up online these days. Wolfpack is trash, Mr. Home Arcade." Now, before you respond, let me just say that OG Wolfpack has been getting their crap pushed in. I ain't gonna lie to you, half of y'all gone. You know what I'm saying? So I love Sosa Fed Bam Bam, but he gets this work too. And Twisted Chris ain't nowhere to be seen. And you know what I'm saying? So it's the Wolfpack's the last of a dying breed. Mr. Home Arcade, I'm gonna need you to address that real quick.
I mean, I can always step back in the ring and fuck somebody up. It's not a problem. Call for it. I will clap that behind the all day. I promise you. I've been putting in work behind the scenes. I just haven't been sitting around with my feet in the air. You know what I mean? I've been putting that work in. You don't want the smoke. I'm ready. Set it up. I clap
what game we talking?
What game y'all talking? I don't know.
Hold on, don't say you clap. Hold on, don't say you clap anybody. Hold on, bro. Let's keep it civil and say you clap anybody, because all of a sudden the chat's gonna start pinging like bing, bing, bing. Oh, I want some of Mr. Home Arcade, and then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like you already know how this is gonna go. Matter of fact, look, golly, perfect example. Oh snap! See, yeah, man, legit. Yo, D-Love, what's going on? Hey, man, I thought you had a prior engagement. If you don't have a prior engagement, I can shoot you that link, sir. If you don't have a prior engagement. But yo, look at Rotendo. Yo, shout out to Rotendo. See, look, shout out to Rotendo. Look. Yo, listen, Mr. Home Arcade. Yo, it's all good until the real FGC show up like they in this chat right now, and you got the Evo people in here, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to retract that statement.
My smoke only goes to the YouTube creators, and that's it. I don't want to smoke none of them big time people. No, I see what y'all do. I don't want that heat. I want that normal heat. You know what I'm saying? That every day I go to the arcade, I put my quarter in, and I fuck somebody random up. A random person. Not no
random?
Yeah,
wait.
Yeah, I got smoked by somebody.
Who'd you get smoked by?
I forgot his name. Emery. I got smoked by Sosa though.
Emery Arcade.
Emery Arcade. He smoked me in. I want to say it was X-Men versus Street Fighter. I mean, I got a game in. I think I got a win or so in. I didn't get a win on Easy Market. I don't know if you seen him. He's one of Sosa's friends.
I know. Oh yeah, I definitely know Easy. Listen, Easy's in my Easy Market's in my top 8 on the I Got Next Friday night.
Yeah, it was easy come, easy go for me when he gave me. I'm telling you.
Yeah. D-Love, I just sent it to you. Let me chill for a little bit. Listen, chat, if you're not subbed to Mo Plays, exclamation plays in the chat. I run a show every Friday night called I Got Next, where we do nothing but showcase arcade one-up gameplay, Marvel vs. Capcom, Big Blue, and now Killer Instinct. And Easy Market is one of my he's one of my top 8 who's fighting to get this little trinket. Hey, listen, it's a belt. It means something, all right? I didn't know it was that small when I ordered it. But yo, listen, come get your hands dirty, man. We do tournaments every month, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, man, you got hit by some hitters, man. You got hit with some hitters. So
yeah. They definitely let me know I need to step my game up a little bit. Well, not even a little bit. No. Like, well, for real. Like.
So let me ask y'all. So what are y'all playing in these arcades? You know what I mean? I've seen a bunch of them, but what's the first machine you go to? What's the first one you go to? Cornercade.
ABC2.
MVC2, yeah, that's a good one.
MVC2.
How do y'all feel about MVC2? Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they're giving it slack. They're giving it crap, man. How do y'all genuinely feel about Marvel vs. Capcom 2? Oh, neither one of y'all.
Corner Cade. So I was like, Corner
Cade. Okay, I go. Okay, so
yeah.
So I got MVC2 to pretty much collab cabs because I had MVC1 and I wanted to get like X-Men vs Street Fighter, and then all of a sudden this came out, so I was like, cool, I can like consolidate more cabinets. Yeah, I think Arcade 1UP kind of did us dirty by saying like, oh yeah, it's gonna be all good, don't worry about it. I mean, we're months later and there's nothing. Like, do you ever hear that from another company? Like, that's crazy. That's like PlayStation saying, Sony saying, hey, the PlayStation is good, PS5 is good, but you just can't play online or whatever. Like, it was very just like, it wasn't done right. They dropped the ball big time. I love my cabinet though. I love the cabinet. I love the games on it. There is a little glitch where like you're pressing the buttons on it and then the volume will just go down like randomly. But that also happens with Yoga Flame too. So it's like the same kind of whatever components, the PCBs or whatever that they're using. Is that the same thing happens with that one too. But I love the form factor. I love the sticks. I don't love the buttons on it. Obviously that needs a lot of work. But the game lineup is stellar because there's some games I wasn't able to play on there that I love playing. So I personally love it. But again, I play with family and friends. I play online, but it's just, I mean, I guess you don't know what you're missing until you get it. I guess if it ever comes out, I'll be like, oh damn, this is like way better. But like right now, I'm enjoying it. I enjoy all the arcades, and I'm not gonna hold that. It's, I don't know. It's hard because like you want to hold it against them, but you love the company. But they did definitely do us dirty on that. At least they got Blitz right though, so that's something.
Right. Yo, Swap, before you jump in there, let me respond to this $20 super chat from Long and Low. Bro, thanks for the shout out. I do for the love of the games. The community is dope. LOL late, I know, but I had to feed kids. Listen, man, that's about a couple bags of Funyuns. I appreciate you. That's probably going to go to a belt or something like that, which all the stuff usually goes back to the community. Speaking of community, the person who I thought wasn't going to be available, yo, what up? It's your boy.
What up, you too?
D-Love.
What's up, fellas?
Yo, so not that I might need to do it because some people might not know who D-Love is, but D-Love, 90-second elevator pitch.
Oh, I talk about whatever I'm doing. I don't fixate on anything. If I'm doing it, I'm talking about it. So you might see waterfalls being built in my backyard. You might see gardens being sprung up, arcades, electric bikes. It don't matter. If I think it's gonna help somebody out there, I'm putting it out there.
No doubt. I was gonna ask you about this this workout video. I was gonna ask you about this, but because this legit, this is a unique thing, right? You know what I mean? Like, because as gamers, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? As gamers, you know what I'm saying. Hold on, let me turn them. I don't need D-Love trying to copyright strike me, right? You know what I'm saying? But but I guess it's something that, you know what I'm saying, people don't really seem to think about. Again, chat, you know what? I'm gonna just do this here. How about this, chat? I'm gonna drop the link in the chat so y'all can check it out because this is actually a really good freaking video. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back to the conversation. Yo, D-Love, you're here now. I know SWAT, you go because that'd be rude to cut you off. That'd be rude to cut you off to give your feelings on MVC2. I don't want to be a rude individual.
No, you're all right. I mean, we don't have online. Of course, you upset. That's one of the highlights. That is the highlight of the cab. I mean, I didn't have any other cabs before, the X-Men, the Street Fighter, the Marvel superheroes. So this was just like a no-brainer to get. I'll have everything, pretty much all the games I wanted to get. So those games are pretty much online. So I mean, that for me, it's just not having MVC2. Yeah, you definitely dropped the ball. I'm willing to wait for it since I already done paid, the money, and I gotta wait. So it's like, what? But it just definitely stops me from like doing stuff like pre-ordering early and stuff like that. I think I've seen enough. I've seen it enough, so I think I'll wait. I'm not saying I wouldn't buy it again, so buy it, but I'm just gonna wait a little bit first.
No doubt. Mr. Home Arcade, your thoughts on MVC2?
My
Oh, my bad.
thoughts on MVC2.
Hold on a second. The original question was, what game in your arcade gets played the most? And then somehow it got pivoted to MVC2. But we're going back to the original question. What question? What arcade gets played the most? When do you have time when you're not doing Mr.
When I'm not messing around with other stuff, well, I probably play the AtGames. The AtGames, I like the AtGames. I've been playing the arcade one, but the AtGames could do everything that all the other cabs could do. So I fuck with that. Now, as far as the MVC2, fuck MVC2. They still ain't fix that shit. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? They let me down. I'm pissed. The only reason I bought that cab was for that game. I got all the other games on all my other cabs. I can't play it online. It's just eye candy right now. That's it. I play that game on Dreamcast. Shit.
Let me.
That's how I'm sorry.
No, I think we all feel like that. I threw it out there on P-Dub's stream, and I want to throw this out there to you guys. What if Arcade 1UP did like some sort of like compensations? Like you could proof pay it. Like I paid for Blitz, right? That was late. I paid for MVC2. That was late. What if they could give you some sort of like, hey, here's 50% off a cab from Arcade 1UP Direct? They don't screw you on the shipping either. Where it's like, hey, $150 for a cab, or John D talked about that buy 3 get 1 free that like never came to fruition or anything yet. Like, I feel like they should do something back to the community, because we're a different kind of community. This isn't like an Xbox community. That's a whole. This is something different. This is like a small family. And I feel like they just owe us one on those 2 cabs. So Blitz 2 is included that, even though it's on now, it wasn't out on the jump. So I just think like a little compensation could go a long way.
I don't want to give them no more of my money. I'm not ordering from them direct. If they want to give me some fucking 10 size, they can give me that shit. John D,
what about an anti-fatigue mat?
Still sitting in the box, bro. Them things still sitting in the box. You can add them gimmicks.
I want some gimmicks. I want an anti-fatigue mat. I want to see if I can play so hard that my eyes might fall. I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I want an anti-fatigue mat.
Yo, D-Love, speak to the anti-fatigue mat. Yo, how's the mat, D-Love? Are you using it right now while you sitting on your tootsies? You know what I mean?
Well, I always have one at my desk here, so I'm a fan of it. And I pretty much put mats around at the base of all of my cabinets. I mean, if you're going to include it, I like for it to get to the point where it just comes with the cabinet, like most of them come with the stool now. But
if it's over stools,
yeah, you need both. Sometimes you want to stand, sometimes you want to sit. But I normally stand. I normally stand at my cabinet when I play. That's just the way. Yeah, that's the way I play.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, I got an honest question. Did any of y'all got your stools put away? Because I got a closet full of them bitches.
Yo,
they get in the way.
I'll tell you right now. I stopped putting stools together. My stool and right hand to Lord, I use my stool for my tripod. No cap. when I don't want to pull this thing down, I just want to use my cell phone. Like literally, yo, I boost that thing on top of a selfie stick. That's what it gets you for. Because legit, there's literally no room for them. None.
No, I always sell my stools literally $50 on Marketplace, and they go within a couple of hours. So I like to stand at the cab and play, but if I really need to sit, let's say I'm working, after my shift and I'm just exhausted, I'll pull up one of the bar stools and just drag that around. So the stools they just take up too much room.
Look, I have this nice, comfy office chair, and I can just roll it over there and be kosher. Yo, Smallbit, what about you, man? Like, listen, y'all done got all distracted. Smallbit, what machine do you turn on? And do you use stools? I think you muted. I think you muted.
While he's figuring out, I'll go ahead and say that. I don't come down here and play hours and hours on any of these cabinets. You know what I mean? I come in, play whatever I want to play at the particular time. I've been playing a lot of Blitz lately. Blitz, I never played Blitz growing up at all, but I've been enjoying that. I've been enjoying it with people in the house, online, by myself against the AI. So I've really been enjoying that. KI is another one I never played until now, so I'm really enjoying that as well. But I'm a vertical guy, man. I come down here, I play me some Pac-Man. They talking about free MK4, free Donkey Kong, baby. Let's get Donkey Kong. Let's get Donkey Kong in the house. You know what I mean?
Donkey Kong. Okay.
But wait. AtGames already freed Donkey Kong. They already freed it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What?
You ain't see it. No,
I want a cabinet that looks like Donkey Kong. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That would be fantastic. But we know with Nintendo it's never going to happen. I've seen some people create some, and even some 3/4 ones that look great. If I would live near them, I would pay them and go pick it up. But I love all the cabinets. I've been playing the Wizard of War on iiRcade. I think that's going to be the game that gets me to turn that thing on and play it more. I'm really digging that. That's a pretty cool game.
That's what's up. Isn't that that's a Midway game, isn't it?
Well, this is Wizard of Wall. So
Wizard of Wall. Okay.
It's a new one. It comes out next week, and it's a retake on a modernized version of Wizard of War.
Oh, so you got the exclusives, huh? Y'all hear that? Do you love exclusive content? Y'all heard?
Hey, I mean, every now and then it'll come my way, but yeah, I'm really enjoying the graphics on it, the sound effect. Have you guys ever played Wizard of War? As a kid, that thing used to scare the heck out of me because them things that come at you fierce and fast,
Yeah.
And I had a few quarters back then, so I had to be real picky on where I was gonna put my quarter in Wizard of War. Boy, you play those games when the game you wanted to play was occupied by somebody that's a beast and they never get off the cabinet.
Facts, big facts. Smile bit, is your mic live again?
Yeah, I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Loud and clear.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah. My go-to cabs are right now. It's a tie between Dragon's Lair and Golden Tee XL. Those are the two I've been playing a lot lately. Fortunately, I'm not really into the fighting games, so I can't really say anything on the Marvel vs. Capcom 2. The fighting PCBs that I do have, I got a friend that sells me. He mods them. He sells me the PCBs. And I usually just get the PCBs to test with, the Geek Worm, and test with other things. So I've got I'd say about 50 PCBs.
Holy crap.
I use to test with that. And he's actually going to sell me his NFL Blitz
nice.
PCB and control panel and the stool, which leading into the stools, I don't assemble the stools either. They're just put in the attic, sitting. I may put them on Facebook to sell, but those. But I'm more into the '80s, early '90s games, and that's why I'm building a multi-cade, because I know there's some games that I really enjoyed in my youth that arcade one-ups really never going to make. Like for example, like Star Trek, Kickman, Omega Race. Those are games that they're just not going to come out with. So to enjoy those games, I would have to build a multi-cade. But for the ones that they do come out with, it's when they look as well as they do, in my opinion, they look as close as the arcade as you can get for right now. I'll purchase them. Like I'm probably one of the few people that are excited about the new Pac-Man coming out, the legacy ones or Deluxe ones, because it looks a lot like the actual arcade, other than if they come out with an XL or a Pro series at some point. That's about as close as you're going to get to the actual look of the arcade cabinet. So
definitely nothing wrong with that. Dave Phillips says, thank you so much for the Golden Tee moniker comparison with the Dell 1917. Just did the upgrade last night, and it was due to your thorough video because it cut off. Somebody asked, and I think it was Evan, being nosy, asked which there it is. What cabinet gets played in my collection? AtGames. AtGames gets played, and I play MVC2 offline. Because literally, this is the first arcade one I've actually had to mod and put SignWap buttons in, because you need smooth handles. But literally, Golden Tee still gets played on a daily basis. I use that, and I'm not a big believer in multi-cades either. But sometimes you need options. You need options.
My ALU, what I like to play on that more than anything, because again, I have my modded vertical and my modded landscape game, which is Street Fighter's the landscape game, or horizontal. That has all the games and real quarters. So I like to be able to put quarters in mine. But I use the AtGames. I like to do the dual stick games. So I'll play a Battle Zone. I'll play Crazy Climber, those old school games.
Right.
And so that's what I play the most, the ones with the dual stick games, because I obviously can't play those on the other cabinets.
No doubt. So it was mentioned earlier about the deluxe line, and Spobby said he might get the Pac-Man. Let me ask y'all, how do y'all feel about the deluxe line? I know a lot of people are going around crapping on it and like it's dumb and blah blah blah, but is this something that y'all see yourselves picking up, whether it be Mortal Kombat or Class of 1981 or Miss Pac-Man or anything of that nature, or maybe the Casino-cade?
I plan on picking it up. I'm just going to wait until it goes on sale, though. I've kind of do I think the price is worth it? If it is $4.99, yeah, I think it's worth it. But then again, I know these things will go down in price, so I'll wait for it to go on sale before I get it.
That's
And Casino-cade looks interesting. If that came down to real low price, I may get it just to kind of mess around with it.
I'd love to see the mod that you'd end up doing on that. That's what my curiosity is at when it comes to that. Corner Cake, you've been kind of quiet, man. What's your view on Deluxe, bro?
Okay, so the cabs that came out, they're spot on. They like what we wanted back in 2018 kind of thing. But I don't want to say it's like too little too late, if that's the right word, but when you come out with like 3 Miss Pac-Man cabs and a Mortal Kombat cab that you didn't do anything to, like they got the that's my favorite skin. That's what I grew up with is that form factor skin, everything that's on there. So the side art is beautiful. Everything's right. The one piece, like I don't care riser or no riser, I guess, because I don't know life without a riser. So if I were to get it, I could maybe say, oh, this is like way better, definitely. But they didn't add any more games on there, so we're getting the same games. And I had the MK30th, and I know a lot of people shit on the screens, and yeah, they are a lot more brighter than like the BOE. But once you start playing on it and stuff, I kind of got used to it. So maybe I would sell my MK30th to get the new one, but I was hoping for maybe to getting like a Street Fighter. I don't know what's going on. Like they marketed these and released these really strangely. Like there's 3 Pac-Man cabs. Like we could just do the one yellow one, right? The one original Miss, Pac-Man, and then come out with Miss Pac-Man, Class 81 kind of thing, like down the road, and kind of shuffle things in between. Like it would be really cool to have gotten that Time Crisis. And let's just throw out there like, 1 or 2 legacy cabs and then have a mixture of like 90s, 80s kind of thing. So you got like 4 cabs. Because at the end of the day, I know John D was saying like, hey, we're going to concentrate kind of more on like 90s style arcade games. But like on my channel with my analytics, like the way I've seen them, there's it's a male demographic, anywhere from 40 to 55 that watch my channel. I don't think they grew up playing Street Fighter. Like that's just me though. Like I mean, they might like it now or something like that. But I mean, D-Love can speak on this. Like he already said, hey, Wizard of War, kind of those kind of games, like Joust and stuff is on mine. Defender, those are cool games. I love that they're included. But I didn't get the cab for that. I got the cab for like my Mortal Kombats and like the 90s rich games that I like. I want to see like, not to get too caught up, but I want to see, WrestleFest would be awesome. I want to see a stand-up Hydro Thunder. That can be done. They could take the Ridge Racer and make it a Hydro Thunder. I want to see, the Time Crisis. I want to see the ultimate cab I'd love to see is Sega Star Wars Trilogy. I will just go banana. That's a day one release for me. And I know they'll all go on sale and everything, but I don't care. I want it. I want that one right now. Like those are the ones we want to see. Jurassic Park Shooter. Like how cool would that be? That Sega Jurassic Park Shooter. That can be done. Like so I don't know why we're not doing those. I know I watch enough YouTube content where people are like, well, the PCBs aren't there yet. They were there for Ridge Racer. That's like PS1 graphics. So maybe it's not there. I don't know. But I feel like we got to push more to that, not re-releasing the same stuff. And I get it. Like everybody said, those are the moneymaker cabs. But then mix the cool ones in with it. Come out with ones that the hardcore people want. Like just throwing it out there like a WrestleFest. Let's just say you came out with that, Pac-Man, and like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Okay, now we got something to talk about. We're sitting here talking about 3 Pac-Mans like that have already been done, and they're done right. They're gorgeous. The marquees are finally correct. The slanted screens are there. Like the one-piece form factor, those are all great. But it left me with nothing. I was kind of like, well, I guess I might get it, but I already have that stuff. So, are we still trying to get people like new people into the home arcade community? While what about trying to appease the people that are still here supporting you? That's like the big one too. It's it's just like, where was that Time Crisis? What's going on with that? That was supposed to released last year, and we're still waiting on it. So, and the design that got leaked, I would assume that was done by Arcade 1UP to try to get their fan feedback on the cab just missing stuff. It's like, well, what is that inflation? Like, what's going on? Like, so I just think we definitely kind of, the CES was kind of just blah. I was kind of like, okay, we got to comment on it because it's here, but it didn't really do nothing for me. So
okay. Yo,
Hey, I got to finish real quick. Hold up. I don't care. That's just how I feel. I don't like them cabs. The deluxe cabs, like you was just saying, too little, too late. It's too late. I buy these cabs to keep them. I don't buy them to sell them a year or so down the line. Fuck all that. And plus, it's Pac-Man. I don't even play that shit when I got the cab. I didn't really play it. I don't play it now. That shit's damn near brand new. No lie. Ain't nobody care about no Pac-Man stuff besides some old people. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm old, baby. I guess I'm old.
I mean, unless you don't got the cab already. You know what I'm saying? If you got that cab, good for you. If you don't got that cab, get it when that bitch is $2.99. Don't buy it at no $4.99. It's not worth it. But hey, if you like Pac-Man, that's your prerogative. I just don't care. I'm sorry. That's all I got to say about that.
Why are you apologizing?
Right.
You say whatever you want to say around here. Why are you apologizing?
I want people like, oh, he's a Pac-Man hater.
He's a Pac-Man hater.
Yeah, he's a Pac-Man hater. You know what I mean?
I just don't need that. That's the trauma. You know what I'm saying? That's why I apologize for talking shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to offend nobody. That could be somebody's bread and butter. They can have a whole room dedicated to Pac-Man and feel some type of way that I said I don't give a shit. I'm just saying.
Well, message heard loud and clear. Message loud and clear. But look, I'm not as selfish. I look at it this way: the deluxe cabinets is what we wanted. Hell, it's what they almost made my modified cabinets that I made, right? Minus the real coin door. I had to put in the backlit marquee. I had to put in the coin door. I had to do all the stuff that do that. But again, those cabinets are cookie cutter. They're finally making the cabinets exactly the way they looked. And you guys aren't excited about that. I'm just baffled by that. And just because
it's too late. It's too late.
Yeah,
but you know it's too late.
That's what I'm kind of saying.
But it's not too late. It's not too late. Look, they got to start somewhere, and they got to start with their bread and butter. Again, I look at it this way. I'm excited. I'm more excited that the person buying Arcade 1UP for the first time is going to get a cabinet that looked the way it should have been, the way I wanted mine to be when I first bought my first cabinet. And so, am I going to be so selfish to say my 13th cabinet should come out first before these guys get their first one? That's right. We just talked about how often you play, what's the least play. Hell, if you got whatever this cabinet, your dream cabinet is, your ass ain't playing that. Well, you ain't even playing the ones you got to that degree. So I'm saying, let Arcade 1UP create the ones that look exactly the way they want. Start with Pac-Man. Hell, you know, let the new people get the right cabinet and build on theirs. They'll get to your cabinet. It's just they got to start with a cabinet, and why not start with a big red breadwinner? So that's the way I look at it. I'm not that selfish. I got 13 cabinets over here. I can wait a little bit for them to build the cabinets that I want. I don't even know what that cabinet is that I would buy next is yet. I want a shooter. I want a bowling game. You know what I mean? Those things I don't have here. I need a racer, but I don't have that yet. So I would rather wait to get Cruising or something that looks exactly the way it is versus them coming out this month and it's still the old shit. You know what I mean? And then I'm pissed when they do make it the real way because they started with the Pac-Mans with the Deluxe. So I think the Deluxe has to get out here. The same way I bought the Pro, I want the Pros to be out here. So that's why I supported that movement, so that you can get your Street Fighter Pro, whatever the cabinet is you want. But they got to start with something, and they can't start with any one cabinet and satisfy everybody. Period. So that's the way I look at it.
I like this D-Love. This D-Love can talk. I like this D-Love. Yo, Swap,
3 Pac-Mans? I'm just saying 3 Pac-Mans though.
It's kind of insane.
I can start with 1.
I mean, it's a variant. It's a variant though. It's Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. I'm trying to just.
Pac-Man, and then the Pac-Man Galaga.
But you know
And
why
then,
though? But you know why it's like that though? Because remember, the first year that Pac-Man came out, it made $1 billion, and the year after, it made $6 billion. And when people talk about arcades, no matter who you are, don't matter if you're like, you know what I'm saying, if you're 60 or you're 30. Hell, even my son knows who Pac-Man is. You know what I mean? And Pac-Man is synonymous with the arcade scene. So for us, we don't want Pac-Man, but I'm gonna kind of agree with D-Love on that. Like, yo, like you got to get your Pac-Man so we can get Alpha 3 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you guys got to remember, they're selling to the retailers. They're selling to the retailer. They're not selling to us. What is the retailer's going to pick up so that they can make some money?
Right.
Now, you know, if they can get a lesser cab that not as many people can get it, but they put Pac-Man in those shelves, they're going to move, period. And so they're selling to the retailers like this Pro. If they put the Pros at a Walmart, it's probably not going to move, and definitely not at that price. So Arcade 1-Up can do some things on their personal site, but if they're going to the retailers, those retailers are demanding certain things that you and I may not want because they know what's going to move on their shelves.
Yeah, I mean, they could do one of two folds. They could do, you know, make the retailers happy because, you know, we definitely are kind of on that for sure because we keep getting the same thing over and over. But I think Arcade 1-Up maybe needs to do like 2 or 3 cabs a year where it's like that root beer tapper with the fridge in it. Like that's just, we're going to make 500 of that on our website direct. That's it. Or give us something with a special spice to it where we can't get that anywhere else. And it's more like a niche market that we can kind of target. So where like you kind of dip both ends of the spectrum. So it's just food for thought.
I dig that.
Yeah. And guys, I think about it. Most of the cabinets they didn't even announce like that, right? They made announcements on some of the cabinets. The other ones just popped up. So it's not that they're not going to do those. They're just not making. That's
one thing too. I kind of want to challenge you guys on. Like, so we know every year in the video game industry that FIFA is going to come out, Madden's going to come out, 2K is going to come out, Call of Duty is going to come out. Why do we have to have this big like secret stuff going on? Is it, I know it's to stir the pot to like get us to talk about it, but think about it. You know when that list got leaked from Gamefly last year, and we were all like, "Whoa, this can't be real!" Videos popping up everywhere, like this, that, and the other getting made. Why can't we just release? Hey, this is our 2023 lineup. Bangers. We got the titles that are coming out. We got the bangers coming out, and then just like let us talk about it all year, so we know. Like for instance, if I knew Time Crisis was going to come out, let's just say in June, I'm like, okay, that's like going to be $7.99 or $6.99. Okay, I support my entire family. Like I can chip away and save at it. But if you're gonna tell me Time Crisis comes out next week, I'm like, I don't got $800 to just drop like that. Like I need to save my money. So I think it would draw up interest. It would help for that can't afford it. These things are expensive. I got a room full of 17 of these. That's like 17 PS5s. People are killing to try to get one. So like it's an expensive hobby. And if like I feel like if we just had D-Love, you just spent, you know what, $1,000 the Killer Instinct Pro, $1,000. That's crazy, but I mean, it's worth it. But you know, again, that's like I wish they just had some sort of like method to the madness and some kind of plan where it just seems it's kind of like willy nilly. It's like, well, we don't really have a department for that, so John D just kind of gets on, does his thing, and leaks this, like leaks that, and we start conspiracy about it and talk about it. But if we had some kind of like lineup, like CES, then like kicking off the year, like hey. This is our 23 lineup. We're gonna have House of Dead, Daytona, and we're gonna spill in all these like Pac-Mans. We're gonna have Pro come out, 3X. Starts to like build a plan where we can say, okay, we can still talk about Outrun because that's what we did with the Gamefly leaks. We still made videos and everything like that. We still watch videos. So I think that would be more of a structured plan. What do you guys think?
I think you just answered your own question. you just answered your own question. Literally, it's leaks come out, so it drums up hype. Everybody talks about it. I don't care who you are. Hell, I made a video about the leaks. You know what I mean? Hell, I even made a video about NBC2, and then I got heat with Justin Wong. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody talks about it. If they were to put out a whole schedule for the whole year in the beginning of the year, like, there's no hype. There's nothing to drum up. There's nothing for everybody to, like, you know, really try to eat on and be speculative about, because then everybody has all the information, you know, where it's more tantalizing to see if, PETA's just put out a video because this information came out, or UAG just put out a video because this information came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Because it's always like, if y'all ever noticed, it's like an arms race. Something happens, and then everybody races to hit the button to go live, or race. Yeah, and I said it, go live, not videos, go live, and spend an hour speculating. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and it happens. But again, that also built excitement in the community. And let's be real, we can sit and be like, oh well, we want a full roadmap. You know what I mean? But having a roadmap might actually kill the buzz off. You know what I mean? If you sat and you knew that Time Crisis was coming out this year, you know, and if you knew that, let's say, Smash TV, right? Or, you know what I'm saying, or WrestleFest, because Quarter Cade said it, right? Let's say we knew that was coming out this year, right? And it all came out on this document, and it said these are the games coming out at this point in time in the year. There's no buzz, there's no hype. You can't speculate. You can't dream. If you have everything in front of you, there's nothing to desire. And I think the biggest thing of it is that you want to have something to chase. You need that carrot to go after. We're all addicts, so you need that addiction hit. And if you know a hit's coming, yes, you could either save the money for it or just spend the money outright. But it doesn't hit the same when you're shocked and you're surprised. You know, like I get it. You want it, but let's be real. Us in the home arcade space, we are the biggest piece of marketing, viral marketing for any company that puts it out, whether it be AtGames, iiRcade, freaking Arcade One Up, Toy Shock, whoever. We're literally the mouthpiece, and we spread it for good or for bad. You know what I mean? So you kind of answered your own question. You know what I mean? It's just like, well, this is why. You know, that's just my opinion. Well, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. If anybody else wants to weigh in on that. You know, that's kind of like people, just real fast, that's kind of like people putting out reviews for arcade machines that they don't have. Anyway, yeah. Anyway. But that's just my thoughts, man. Yo, Mr. Home Arcade, yo, stop sleeping, wake up. Say something. Yeah, he's
muted.
Listen, that dude.
I'm just fucking with y'all and sleep. I'm working, but I'm listening. I'm making that money right now.
Yeah, I need that bread.
Shit, I need that bread too. I need it on some arcade one-ups at the end of the year when they all drop that price. That's what I need. I'm saving up for when all the bitches go down to $2.99 or lower. Cause I ain't buying nothing until then. I promise. It ain't worth it.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. Bet me a cab. I bet you a cab
that you gonna buy a cab because you can buy a cab and not tell me about it. But like, yo, Mo, I got this at $2.99 when it dropped, knowing he had it day one. What I look like?
No,
Boo Boo the Fool?
I will never. I will never. I'm so glad I didn't buy that KI Pro. I feel bad for the people that did. I'm sorry, people. I heard that shit was fucked up. I heard the controls was messed up.
Yo, how do you feel about your KI Pro a couple weeks later? How do you feel about that game?
Oh man, I love it. I love it. Now let's be honest. I'm not a big fighter, so you know I upgraded the player 1. I left the player 2 stock just to be able to see the difference. And I suck at both, so I can't say that the upgraded sticks didn't make me better at fighting because I still don't have the skills to fight, right? But I see input loss on both of them, but definitely more on the stock. I didn't have any problem with the cabinet other than my stool had like a rip on it or something, so I had to open up a ticket on that. But man, I love the size of that thing, and that thing is awesome. That thing looks beautiful. It looks more like a real arcade, so they all should be that size as far as I'm concerned. And without the riser, oh man, it's a nice size. The sound, I don't have any sound issues. That thing sounds incredible. Now, nothing sounds like the iiRcade. The iiRcade, my ears was bleeding trying to compare the sounds. You can't even stand in front of that cabinet at full blast. But it's definitely premium speakers on the Pro, without a doubt. Definitely sound real nice. The joysticks feel better than anything you had on any other arcade one-up product, period. Now, whether it works appropriately for fighting games, that's you got a lot of opinions on that. But they definitely step up on any cabinet that you have from arcade one-up for sure.
No doubt.
I see. So basically, you got a pretty ass cabinet that just don't play right. That's what you're telling me right now.
Hey, yo.
Until I get better. No, Mr. Home Arcade, do you have KI?
Yes, sir, I do.
The regular.
I had that shit for over a year now. You want
Well,
the
let's
smoke?
get online and let me see. Yeah, I want some smoke. I heard you was smoking. I almost said something.
I'll bring you the smoke hard bet. We're gonna play this weekend. I promise.
Okay, you text me your pin to your private room and I'll come over there.
Yes,
and
sir.
smell the
I
smoke.
got the smoke for you.
Hold on a second. Y'all trying to set something up. Listen, I know B Call's supposed to fight War on Friday night, but we can throw y'all in there real fast for a first of 5 in KI 1 or 2. I'm just saying. After you get done with Super Game Room dudes. I'm saying after you get done with Super Game Room dudes, you know what I mean? Like, yo, y'all can run it up. But
I'll tell you what I got.
He's probably gonna be making some bread.
Sunday, it was Smoke Sunday. I get down with your mo.
Okay. I mean, we can do. Hey, Smoke Sunday. Listen, mi casa su casa. You know where I'm at. Speaking of
Yes,
mats,
sir.
yo, it's been an hour and we were just sitting there shooting the crap. So, give everybody their moment to get my retro Ralph on. Hey guys, it's Final Thoughts. I'm just kidding. Ralph, love you, man. Yo, so we're gonna go around the horn and let everybody once again promote themselves. Again, everybody's descriptions link is in the description, except for D-Love's, but I'll add them on after that. Smile Bit, I appreciate you being here tonight, man. Once again, go ahead and give the elevator pitch for the people so they can come through and hit the buttons and things of that nature.
Yeah, so like I said, my videos are more how-to videos. Just upgrading the machines or upgrading your if you want to upgrade to, like, for example, a 19-inch monitor on your arcade 1-ups, just give the videos a look. I've got some new videos I hope to have out soon. I don't know how soon, but I've got a video for a spectator screen for Dragon's Lair. I did find an IPS 17-inch monitor to replace for, like, the Mortal Kombat 30th or the Dig Dug that I want to do a video on. Also, replacement trackball for the Golden TXL. I know the trackball's fine, but I found a USB trackballs work with the Golden TXL if you want to upgrade them. So if you're interested in how-to videos and upgrading controls on your arcade 1-up, just look at my current videos and watch for my later videos coming out.
No doubt. Cornercade, your turn. Elevator pitch.
Piggybacking off that the mod stuff, I would love to see like some of these 4-player control decks go down to 2-player, so I can, like, smush my cabs together and get, like, another one in here. I wish Arcade 1-Up would do some kind of options with that, but the 4 players just take up way too much room. But I hope you guys enjoy the content tonight. Check out my channel, obviously check out everybody's channel here, because we all bring something different to the table, so you can all get your different flavors in. But I'd love to be back if you guys would love to have me. But yeah, that's about it. Just enjoying the home arcade scene, and just getting here to chill and chat with everybody is super dope. So
Yo, SWAT, talk to him.
Appreciate you letting me on the show. Once again, I do mostly reviews. Check me out, swat919.com, at YouTube. Other than that, man, I would love to be back on the show, talk, shoot the shit with you and everybody else as well. I appreciate meeting everybody for the first time. Detroit Love, Cornercade. I've already seen Mr. Home Arcade before. I met him already like a couple of days ago. So, but it's nice to be back on the show with you guys, man. I'm gonna be on the show with everybody. So, appreciate it.
Check out 1-Up Underground Sunday night.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we do that. Come check us out.
Speaking of Mr. Home Arcade, go ahead, Angry Dude. Go ahead, because I know you're making money.
Ain't nobody angry over here. I'm just chilling. Well, everybody, I had fun today. It was fun chilling with y'all. If y'all want to laugh at some random shit, come check out Mr. Home Arcade. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I take care of you over there. You want to watch some arcade shit? Check out CT Chase the Nation. There's arcade shit over there. I got you in all corners. We got you covered. You know what I'm saying? Definitely check out all these people on the panel. They put out hot shit. I do be watching everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing good around here. I appreciate you, Mo. Thanks for having me on, brother. I appreciate you doing that feature the other day. You killed it. You should play that shit for the people on here.
Oh, play for the people one time. Play for the people one time. All right, hold on. I got you. Right. Yo, D-Love, go ahead and talk to people real fast.
Oh well, guys, I appreciate meeting you guys for the first time. Those who I have, Mr. CT Home, whatever name you use today. I appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna come over there and whip on your ass on Sunday. So watch yourself. I'm gonna smell the smoke. I'm gonna eat the smoke. I'm gonna lick the smoke. I'm gonna do all the shits with the smoke.
You got me excited and woke my ass up. Shit.
That's funny.
Okay.
Oh, and now you're excited. I'm not gonna lick the smoke now.
I don't be like that. Whoa.
Oh, yeah,
No homo.
hey, yo. Hey, yo. So, because CT asked, I'm going to ask all y'all to mute real fast. I'm going to share this system audio, and then let me mute this real fast so y'all can see just what CT is so proud of. Here. Hey. Okay.
I didn't too.
I was all right, bro. Here, we go, check
Skeletor, this bitch-ass flunkies. Think that shit's sweet down here in Castle Grayskull? Ain't nothing sweet down here, motherfucker. I'm about to bust it off real quick. They call me He-Man and I pull up on your block. Lick it in my hand and I'll rob you for your socks. So you can't hang with me, you better kick rock. Liquor on my chest, man, I keep it on lock. Take a sip of Hennessy, man, I feel the shock. If you fuck with me, I'll make you sleep inside a rock. Man, I'm so drunk, I can barely even walk. I might be drunk, but I take your legs off. Have you crawling right back to old man Skeletor. Why you crying like a bitch, man, you immature. I ain't scared of no ghost, bitch, in the door. Get up out of my crib, I'll put you on the floor. Drinking on the Hennessy, man, I want more. Gotta take a piss, so I do it in the lake. I'm a real one, everybody else is fake. Why you smelling awful? I'ma eat a claw full. Man, this shit good, got a whole mouthful. I'ma fuck you up, man, they call me awful. I just killed the bad guys, I think I'm lawful. Somebody get a judge, cause I'm killing this beat. You pull up in my block, I'ma leave you in the street. Don't fuck with me, man, you gonna get the heat. I'm a killer and I don't keep the shit discreet. Don't you fuck with Drunk Key, man, and take a seat. I hit you with the Hennessy, you gonna get beat. Why? Because they call me He-Man and I pull up on your block. Lick it in my hand and I'll rob you for your socks. No, you can't hang with me, you better kick rocks. Liquor on my chest, man, I keep it on my block. Take a sip of Hennessy, man, I feel the shock. If you fuck with me, I'll make you sleep inside a rock.
Clam champion, I'm at it again. Prince Adam, bad bitches in a bottle of hen. Walk up in the spot, the only brother you see. Attorney, you know I got the 80s cutting BBC. Goggles over the eyes, so you can't see my pain. Haters staring at my crew with nothing but the stain. Stronger than your coffee, they like me big and black. Quick to hit your chick with this clamp attack. Talking greasy to the kid. It's shameless, especially when your wife whispers. She calls me Rain, your Skeletor in this clique. Hell, they ain't even mean. You dudes so funny, they getting turned into memes. It's a new age war. The war gonna stay on the block. This lick in the system helps make the bodies drop. Yeah, I got a Daggy bodyguard in the tower. Still rolling with that tool and scream out, I have the power.
That's what I'm saying, Clamtrap. Yeah. They call me He-Man and I pull up on your block. Lick it in my hand and I'll rob you for your socks. No, you can't hang with me, you better kick rock. Liquor on my chest, man, I keep it on lock. Take a sip of Hennessy, man, I feel the shock. If you fuck with me, I'll make you sleep inside a rock. So if your ass don't want to sleep behind a rock, don't bring that bitch ass shit down here to Castle Grayskull. We will fuck you up. I ain't playing.
All right. Yeah. I'll take the check later. Yo, real quick, since I'm chilling and I got the window open, yo, go check out Mo Plays. D-Love and Mr. Homer K probably gonna go fight over there Friday. You know what I'm saying? Or Sunday. Go check it out.
Sunday.
Roderick. Oh, Rod, yo, it's it's on the channel. It'll be over. I gotta put it up, whatever, right? But yeah, Smoke Sundays. This is what we do over here. It's a whole playlist of stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? And the guy that you beat, D-Love, Roger said that he got the winner. He wants the winner. And yeah, man, yo, Mr. Homer K, appreciate you let me be on the track. Give me last minute.
I appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, with that, thank everybody for hanging out. Make sure to hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to everybody that you'll see on the panel. Again, thank you, Smile Big, Corner K, SWAT, Mr. Homer K, and D-Love. I appreciate y'all being here tonight, even over time. Listen. I didn't turn the redirect on, but I'm gonna drop this link in the chat. Y'all go over there and show the three amigos some love. Show OTG, UAG, and Turbo Joe some love. Don't tell them I said Turbo Slow. Right, you know what I'm saying? Go show them some love. They live right now, man. Thank y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, chat. Oh, and if you want that fire,